Hello and welcome back to my channel, Making It Fabulous by Colleen. In today's video, I've got my face makeup done, but I am going to do my eyes with you, and I'm going to be using the Lorac Pro Palette. And this particular palette I got from Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. I can't wait to use it. I did mention it to you in my one of my latest videos about what colors to wear with which eye shades. And I mentioned that this particular palette would be perfect for people that have either hazel or brown eyes. It actually could go for a variety of them because they are so neutral. And I think it's really, really pretty. So let's get ready together. Let's get our eyes done. I do have my face, as I mentioned, done. I used the Revlon Luminous Foundation. I used the Wet n Wild Incognito, a little bit of concealer on my eyelids, as well as just a little bit underneath my eyes. I set my face with the Huda Beauty setting powder. Love this stuff. Oh my gosh, I love it. And before I did all of that, I primed my face with the Naturium moisturizer, as well as the e.l.f. Woe Glow. So love those products, and use the, where is it? The L'Oreal Infallible Bronzer, as well as Revlon Blush and Apricot, I don't know. I am going to be using my BK Beauty brushes, and I'm going to go in first. So you can see I kind of have a corally pinky color on. So I think that this color right here will be really pretty. The one thing that this particular palette, I'm gonna put that right into my transition area of my lid. The one thing about this particular palette, it really is a beautiful formula. You can see that went on one tap into there, but it does kick up quite a bit. So tapping off the brush is essential to, you can see how much it kicked up. I think you can see that. But I love how creamy and just really nice that is. Okay, I'm going to go in with a little bit smaller brush now. That was a pretty big fluffy brush, and that was BK Beauty 201. I'm gonna go in with a little bit smaller of a brush, and this is the BK Beauty 203. And I think I'm gonna go in with this sort of dusty rose color, and I'm just going to, again, tap it off and just go into the crease of my eyes, just a little bit, and then I'm gonna bring it down. Go on the other side. Again, just in that crease. I don't want to go too far up because I want to leave some of that corally color there, but then just kind of combining the two, I think will be pretty. I don't know if you saw my video about eye shades and what colors might be a good fit. Check that one out. But like I said, this palette just provides a whole bunch of different options. Okay, I'm gonna just maybe dip into that one more time. Again, just going in that middle area. Okay, I am going to deepen it up even a little bit more in the outer corner. And I think I'm gonna go in, what do you think? I'm gonna go in with sort of this rusty color down here. This might be kind of dark, but let's get wild. In that video, I challenged you to try different colors, try different combinations, and kind of get outside your comfort zone in terms of different shades that you might like. One of the things that sometimes I forget to do is to make sure that you are moving this eyeshadow up. You don't want to come too far out. You want everything to sort of be lifted. So I am going to just take this and just make sure that I'm sweeping it up. I am doing a foundation test, so I don't want to mess too much with that. And now that I have that, all of that on, which I really, really like, I'm gonna blend it all together. So this also has a really nice little mirror on it. So I'm just gonna very lightly, holding it at the tail end of the brush, just going to blend that in really nicely. This particular palette, I feel like, can go in a variety of seasons. So it is spring right now. A little bit of patchiness right here, but no problem. I can work with that. And how I'm gonna work with that is I am going to go into, which shade? I think I'm gonna do this one. It's a really pretty sort of dusty rose shimmer, and I'm going to put it right on, put my brush down. I'm going to put it right on the center of my lid and kind of work it up a little bit. So this is not super intense, which is kind of nice. So if you're looking for something real intense, this particular color would not be perfect. But again, this is a pro palette. A lot of makeup artists use this particular palette for a variety of things. It would be great for wedding makeup because it is so neutral. Okay, so just tapping that on sort of the center of my lid and working it up. And I do have a little bit on the outside, so I'm gonna go back because I don't wanna lose some of that matte in the corner. And just whatever's on my brush, I am going to put that matte back in there. So, okay, see how pretty that is? Now I'm going to go in with my same dirty finger, and I am going to go into this really pretty shimmer shade and just tap it really easily on my inner part of my lid. Ooh, that is so pretty. And I'm going to try to blend it up and blend it over a little bit. Oh, that's so pretty. So, so pretty. I'm gonna do the same thing on my other eye. Okay, so I'm gonna clean off this brush with my Sigma switch. If you don't have one of these, they're awesome. It takes the makeup off very quickly off of the brush. And I'm gonna go into this really light shade right at the top, and it's kind of a, it has just a tiny bit of a shimmer, and I'm just going to very lightly make sure that there's no harsh lines around the eye. Okay. I am going to put the eyeliner on my lid. I started doing it, and where I had the mirror versus the camera angle was not showing it very well. So I like to just tap this on, not really drag it too much, just tap it on there. I find that that gives me the best chance at getting sort of a, easy line. Now, if you make a mistake with eyeliner, whatever you do on one side, you gotta do it on the other. Specifically with liquid, but oftentimes it's anything. So you can see that's not super clean, but that's okay. I am going to go over here and attempt to do the same type of thing. I have used this particular eyeliner a couple of times, and usually it does a pretty good job, but I am fighting with it a little bit today. So you can see I went all along and then just darted that out. Now I'm going to go right in the middle and kind of bring them together so that there is a nice little wing. The thing is with liquid eyeliner, so you can see how that looks. With liquid eyeliner, it definitely takes a little bit longer to do. And the other thing that I have noticed is that you kind of want to make it a little thicker with the wing, because when you close your eyes, you typically can't see it as well. So you can see it's not perfect, but I'm just gonna take this little T and just kind of flick it up. See how nicely that turned out? Now, can you do it on the other side, Colleen? This side actually wasn't too bad. But again, you want to make it the same distance out. So I will attempt it over here. Okay, that's pretty good. So these aren't crazy wings. These aren't, you know, real intense. The other thing that you can do if you don't like a sort of the stark line is to take a dark blue eyeshadow and tap it on there so that you can kind of smudge it out a little bit, but I'm okay with this. I am going to use today by Maybelline their Sky High mascara. I like this mascara a lot. There's a lot of mascaras I like, but this one is very natural. It's not real thick. It just does a nice job on my eyelashes. So you can see, just kind of wiggle it and up, wiggle and up. I typically will go in twice into the tube with each eye. You can see the difference with mascara and without. You can also use a little comb if you feel like you have too much or you have clumps. And I probably will do that. I'm gonna go off camera and I will clean these up and I'll be right back. Okay, I went in and finished my lashes. I also put on the Essence Make Me Brow. And so I have that in my brows. I am very happy with how this eyeshadow turned out. I really love this palette. I've used it a couple of times and it lasts very nicely throughout the day. It's very natural. It's not too pigmented. It's just about the right amount. And I also love this L'Oreal eyeliner, this liquid liner. You can see it gave me a little bit of trouble today, but this is using one of those little T's. That's how you can really clean it up. And then finally, I have on my lips today, I have the e.l.f. lipstick, one of their new lipsticks. I'm not sure I love this color, but I do love the formula. So this is the e.l.f. Lipstick. It's supposed to be a dupe for the NARS, and it has a really nice little magnetic top on it. So I like the look. Might change this lipstick though. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. Again, let me know what you think. Have you tried this Lorac palette? I really, like I said, I love it and I can't wait to do some more looks with it. But let me know what you think, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video.